God and reality are two sides of the same thing. The same reason stars and planets exist. Being exists, seeing one is seeing the other. Atheists will not deny being exists, but claim only a false God can exist, a being that claims to be God and deceives people. To illustrate this situation, it is best done through this lesson called Christ's Dilemma, where Jesus says, "For judgment I have come into this world, that those who do not see may see, and that those who see may be made blind." And we ask, can he appear, or is he bluffing? They can all see Jesus. It's Christ they cannot see and claim is not there. Telescope can see Jesus, not Christ. The theory of evolution can see Jesus, not Christ. We don't answer the question, is the being here true or false, with telescope. We answer it with Jesus Christ's testimony, where Christ cannot appear and not God who placed him. The one true God makes a claim at the beginning, that Christ conquers over the serpent, and throughout history Christ's power and authority is established as that, till we get to the second coming, where God is declared dead, and then the rider returns. Solution: Christ's Dilemma. Christ can only have one beginning, Blue 12.11. Christ can only have one end, Blue 2.12, Blue 12/12. There is no other Christ. If a different Christ can appear, or no Christ, then I am wrong. Red 11 cannot open what Blue 11 shuts, and Red 1 cannot shut what Blue 1 opens. This identifies Christ, which is the dilemma. As long as he can be reduced to belief, he is false, and the burden of proof is on the claimant. At Jesus, he leaves open the possibility he is bluffing. Blue 12/12 exclude that possibility. I have taken the story further than Jesus Christ, and I am standing here in a stronger position than Jesus Christ has ever been in. Those are facts, and only social hypnosis can fail to acknowledge those facts. One tree of life, axiom: if it takes, it gives. If it gives, it takes. 2 single loop blue ring forms. 3 crossover tick equals 12 o'clock take, gives give handoff. For arrival, tick equals Blue 1 dial 1211. Whoever arrives here first retains net taking power, and thus holds the key. 5-door ownership rider shuts at Blue 11 using tree truth. 6 break conditions empirical rule violation, or early arrival mechanism. 7 falsifiability ledger logs all attempts. What is true for the tree of life? If it takes, it gives. If it gives, it takes. That question and answer gives us the tree of life axiom. This makes the impossible, Christ appears, possible, because now we exchange the seed of the woman with truth and reality itself. And what you are looking at is the engine of history, what drives all stories, both fact and fiction. When people take from the wrong tree, a false positive informs them still now in 2025, the beginning is still happening. This is the serpent's self-deception that leads others into the same mistake, accusing God of lying and deceiving. But when we take from the tree of life which God is talking about, there is no take without give, it's equal to death. It's the consequence of reality and life. God's word, placed in the woman before the fall, is truth and reality itself that life bears witness to. And to open Blue 11, you must show the key doesn't work. For example, if the Bible didn't exist and only the Quran, and I made this argument, then only I would shut so no one can open. It wouldn't have a historical context that identifies Christ, because the testimony key does not exist in the Quran, even if Jesus exists there. My word is the same as God's word, and my word is the same as reality and truth. Therefore you are underestimating your chances of opening shut door, or shutting open door. It has not dawned on people yet the actual task before them. This is how we answer God, true or false. By whether or not the claim is true, whether or not God does what he says he will do. Christ returns victorious. To steal my thunder you must open shut door. That is what makes the claim false, not people's disinterest or beliefs. Atheists holds the position no Christ can appear. That position is the strongest at Jesus. It is no longer the strongest position when Blue 1 demonstrably opens that shut door. To save atheism, you must reclaim the shut door, because Blue 12/12 demonstrates the knowledge Christ exists and can be made known. That is Jesus Christ's claim in the dilemma. Atheist position today stands strong against the claim Jesus makes. He can only bluff. That is the belief, and that is based on he cannot objectively be separated or identified. That is exactly what Christ does. It solves that problem, and he demonstrably appears. So you must find my mistake to invalidate the key. You should not find another Christ, because once he is not rooted in reality and truth, neither can he appear at the end. You will never find another, and no Christ can appear. Is only true if Blue 12/12 does not exist. It's false when it exists. Conclusion: me and Christ are the same historical person.